Okay, now I'm calling this half of a zero down program because this next program actually technically requires that you do come up with some of your own cash. Let me explain. This is the zero down program for Federal Way. And so I guess I'll start off with kind of the downsides of the program. It does require you come up with some cash, 1% of the purchase price. So you buy a $200,000 house, you need $2,000. You buy a $300,000 house, you need $3,000. But you are allowed to get a gift of half of that money from a relative. So technically, if you needed $2,000, you could get $1,000 from a relative or something. But I mean, when you look at it, if you're going to go out and rent a place, you need first and last month's rent plus a damage deposit. It's going to come to about that anyway. So it's not a crazy amount of cash to have to come up with. The other downside of the program is you have to buy inside the Federal Way. They have some geographic limits within Federal Way, and you need to buy a house that's either a foreclosure or a short sale. Because what they're trying to do with this program is they're trying to encourage people to buy houses that are kind of distressed properties. So, what are the pros? Well, you're getting a property obviously at a great price because you're buying a foreclosure house or a short sale house that's been discounted. So that's great. The other thing that's really crazy good about this program is that you get a first mortgage that's at a really good interest rate, but you borrow the down payment up to $30,000, which is huge. That's triple any of the programs we have to offer. $30,000, but you pay 0% interest on that, and you never have to make a payment on it, which kind of sounds like that's crazy. How it works is you borrow that money. So let's say you bought a place for $200,000, you borrow $170,000, you use this $30,000 as a second mortgage for the down payment. You never make a payment, you pay 0% interest, and if you stay there for 15 years, they just wipe the $30,000 off, so you'd only owe $170,000. So it'd be like you bought the house, a $200,000 house for $170,000, which we have no other program that can come close to touching that. So if you can live with the downsides to it, this is an incredibly good zero down program.